Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. Today, what we're going to be doing is a little bit of a lower body session. We've got a mini pre-season, so only got 23 days until our NTFL season does begin, which means we've got more game day vlogs coming for you guys, of course. We've gone out and actually bought a GoPro as well, which is going to have some really cool content for a lot of the travel sort of stuff that's going to be involved. Anyway, enough of that, who cares about that right now? Let's focus on a lower body session. It's a Wednesday, we're going to start grinding. We've got everything up on the board that we're going to be doing. The legs are feeling a little bit sore, so it's time to get a little bit of strength back into them before we start that NTFL season. Try and remove that lactic acid buildup, and then also try and stay nice and strong so we're injury free throughout the whole NTFL season, so we can firstly bring more vlogs, but also so we can increase that performance and play absolutely elite and hopefully get the Darwin Buffalo to a final series, and then we'll just see how far we can go after we get to the final series. But that's the aim, get to the finals. That's what we're going to try and do. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lower body session today. We're going to give you guys a little bit more of the mini pre-season type videos for the next couple of weeks. We're going to do a season highlights video, a few of those sort of things as well, which are definitely on the come up for you guys out there that want a little bit more content while we have this little miniature break in between seasons. Without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, it's all up on the board. A lot of this stuff as well will be included in the pre-season program, the AFL programs and stuff like that. So make sure you go check them out on the website. Let's go. The tunes are going to be pumping in the background as well. We got Jaleel on the freaking bangers today. I love this man. He hypes me up for the gym, so that's all I'm going to be playing today. Let's go. Come on. I've already had my pre-workout for today, so I'm feeling very good about myself. Just going to get some mandatory mobility into start. Got to open up those hips as much as I possibly can. You didn't sit enough, no sir. Yeah, the hips are really tight. A lot of sitting probably in the last couple of days, so trying to just get those hips moving as much as I possibly can. Hydrate them. I'm starting on my workouts these days with a skip. I'm loving it, just for like 5-10 minutes, probably more likely 5 minutes, just to get a little bit of blood flow through those legs, especially before a leg day. It's a great way to get started. Makes your legs super shredded as well, so that's how I like to start. Let's get it. Woo! Yes, sir. We're grinding out here. First exercise we're going to be doing is a banded Bulgarian split squat. We're going to start with no weight, and then we're going to move and progress into weight. So this exercise here is really going to challenge those hips. It's really going to challenge that balance, and it's going to put so much more stress through this quad area and knee as well to try and keep it in line. Because you've got that imbalance at the back. It's a really good exercise as well for figuring out your asymmetries. One side you might be better than the other, and that probably means that you are more susceptible to an injury on that side. You really got to focus on keeping those hips in line, that sternum straight, and also that knee in line with the foot and your hip. Once you're competent at doing it with body weight, then you can add in the weights. All right, next exercise here, as you can see, is just a little Peterson step up. So we're just going down a really small margin and focusing on that knee health for this one. And what we're using on the bar, as you might be able to see, is some plates pushed through some bands. So we have that instability aspect again with this exercise. So similar, I guess, to that first one, we're working on that balance really to warm up those muscles and get used to any imbalances that we might have, because if I have any imbalances, that means I'm at a risk, a way higher risk of injury. So I can see here, I feel good on both sides, so I'm all right. All right, this is legit one of my favorite exercises. What we got here, we've got some bands onto the plate to create that instability balance aspect. All we're gonna do is come down for that RDL, and we're gonna come up, and this stance leg is gonna go up onto the toe, explosive. We're gonna land on that toe as well. Keep that balance, come down. Doesn't have to go all the way down, but that instability aspect is making me hold at the top. It's really working my ankles. It's working through that foot, those little muscles in the foot, and it's really going to make you a more explosive, dynamic, faster athlete. Let's go. It's important that you do this exercise on both feet, and you're coming up onto that toe, and you're holding it there for a second or two. Feels great through that calf, through those little muscles in the foot. You're really exploding up. It's really important to explode off all 5 of those toes, and then balance on that big toe as much as you can for that exercise. It was a great exercise. All right, next up, what we're gonna do is a nice little Zercher step up. So we're slowly increasing that weight. Remember, we're not going for maximal strength. So today we're not trying to be as strong as possible, like lift as much weight as possible. Because remember what time of the season we're kind of in. Like for me, I've got a mini pre-season, so I don't want to be going max strength like right now. No, sir. No, sir. All right, starting off in that Zercher position. We're going to have 2 arms underneath the bar. We're going to try and get it in that little crevice where your elbow is. You can use a pad here if you want to use a pad, but I ain't no bitch. Gate ain't no bitch. Here we go. So the step up, you want to be pretty explosive with. It's just going to be up, bang. Both feet up, back down. 4, we're gonna do 6, 5, keeping that back straight, core engaged. 6, let's go. Switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, for this one, this exercise or this superset, I guess is what it is. What we're going to do is going to have 3 in this superset, which is really, really good because it's going to fatigue you. I'm already up to 316 calories that I've burned, but it's going to fatigue you, but it's also going to get your muscles used to it. I guess if you're playing football or soccer, a lot of the time it's no point doing maximal strength because that's not that transferable to in-game. It's really good to include some supersets. Yes, it's good to do maximal strength, but it's also good to include some supersets because that's a lot of the time what you have to do. You've got to challenge your muscles to move in different directions, do different planes of motions, especially when you're playing sport, when they get fatigued, that's what you've got to do. So for the second exercise here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to get into that aeroplane Superman hold, and then after this, we're going to come up onto this toe, similar to what we were doing before with that clean. My music stopped. We're back, down to that Superman hold, and then we're up onto that toe, like this here. We want to make sure that this is at 90, and we've got our toe pointing up. It's dorsiflexed. That's what we've got to have when we're running, when we're at that top of that motion, dorsiflexion. So we're down here, up, onto that toe at the back, 1, 2, and then back down. We're going to do 5 on each side. Up, 1, 2. Just make it really explosive, 1, 2. When you get to the top of that motion, that's 3, 4, 1. That's 5. Rest for 10 seconds, and you do the other side. Let's go. Come on. All right, now onto the final exercise of this superset, the third and final exercise. Pretty easy one, bit simple, but sometimes simple is really, really good. I've got 15 kilos here, so they're actually pretty heavy. Now what I'm going to be trying to do is hold them up into a Zercher position, into that split stance for an RDL. We're just bending over that front leg, trying to keep it straight, and then come back up. You should feel it down that front hammy. If you can't feel it, straighten it a bit more. Don't fall over as well, like me. Over the top, and then back up. Do 3 or 4 on each side. This is not just only going to work your hammies, it's actually going to work your biceps as well, so it's good to include a little bit of biceps in your leg day every now and then, just so you get a bit of something else out of it. Down over that front leg, do 3 or 4 each side, rest and done. I could have done a little bit of a lighter weight there, but that is definitely going to challenge your upper body there as well. Second set, baby. And look what I've got. I've got a pad, I've got a mat here. I'm saying gate ain't no bitch. Nice work, mate. Good on you, you bloody flog. All right, here we go. 6 on each leg again. Nice and explosive. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, only 2 more exercises to go. The first one that we've got is a full depth Zercher squat. So we're gonna get that full depth all the way down. I'm not gonna be able to do it that way, I'm gonna have to do it this way. All right, let's get it. Here we go. That's gonna be supersetted as well. But we'll get to that. Look at that depth, baby. Not crazy amounts of weight, but enough to challenge that mobility. Let's go. Pushing through those heels. Full depth. Not crazy amounts of weight. I would never do this with 100 kilos. Probably couldn't be able to anyway, but it's a good amount of weight to really challenge that full depth, which sometimes we do need to hit in different sports. All right, we're gonna superset that Zercher squat here with a banded jump with diagonal bands across each shoulder. To jump high, our arms have to go deep behind us and then up to the sky. So make sure that when you are doing these exercises, you're not going the other way, you're going like that. You want to produce momentum up. So yeah, up, 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 up. 5. I might have done 4 there, but that's right. Woo, let's go. Woo. Oh my God. Ladies and gents, that is going to end to our leg day, explosive leg day, athletic leg day, whatever you want to call it. It's all of the above. It's a fantastic leg day for anyone of you out there that are looking for a few more athletic exercises and something to challenge that central nervous system as well. So give them a go, see if you enjoy them. If you don't do them. If you do, well, I'm glad that I've helped one person out there change a little bit how they train. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed this new mic as well that I'm running with. Cost me not a lot of money, cost me a little bit of money. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, guys. Remember to leave a like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. I've still got 77% of people that watch my videos that are not subscribed. So please subscribe, please like, do all of that stuff. I'd absolutely appreciate it. It means the world to me, and it motivates me to keep making videos. It wouldn't matter if I got 0 likes, 0 views, I'd still produce plenty of content for you guys anyway. I love you guys, thank you so much, appreciate it. Be good and always stay sexy.